Students, welcome back to all 4 C learning classes. Dear students, in this session I am going to discuss about miscellaneous problems in binomial theorem. First, note these points. These are useful to solve the problems easily. Note, first one, 2n minus 1 whole power n plus 2n whole power n is less than 2n plus 1 whole power n when n greater than 2 and n belongs to n. Second one, for n greater than 6, n by 3 whole power n is less than n factorial less than n by 2 whole power n. Next, n power n greater than n plus 1 whole power n minus 1 when n greater than 1 for all n belongs to n. Okay. For example, suppose first condition, 2n minus 1 whole power n plus 2n whole power n is less than 2n plus 1 whole power n. Put n is equal to 50 in this inequality. We get 2 into 50 means 100 minus 1, 99 whole power 50 plus 100 power 50 is always less than what is that value? 50, 2 into 50 means 100 plus 1 means 101 whole power 50. Okay, it is very useful result. Please note this value. Example, we know that 2n minus 1 whole power n plus 2n whole power n less than 2n plus 1 whole power n. Put n is equal to 50 in the above inequality, then it is the correct. Suppose if we cannot know this value, how we find this inequality? Please observe this value. A is in this way, 99 power 50 plus 100 power 50, B is equal to 101 whole power 50. Find the relation between A and B. Options are in this way, A less than B, A greater than B, A is equal to B, none of these. How we find these values? Please observe these values. In this case, what are the terms? 99 power 50, 100 power 50, 101 whole power 50. Here 101 can be reduced into 100 plus 1. Okay. Here 99 can be reduced into 100 minus 1. By adding these two values, we reduce all the terms in terms of 100 multiples. Then we get the relation. Okay. First one, consider second method, alternative method. Consider 99 power 50 plus, consider 101 whole power 50 minus 99 power 50. Okay, these two are opposite side. Suppose move this value to RHS, 101 minus 99. Consider this value less or greater with respect to 100. Okay, 101 whole power 50 minus 99 whole power 50 is equal to 100 plus 1 whole power 50 minus 100 minus 1 whole power 50. After expansion, it can be reduced into 50 C naught into, what is that value? 100 power 50 plus 50 C1 into 100 power 49 plus so on. What is the last term? 50 C50 into 1. Okay, into 1. It is the expansion of the 100 plus 1 whole power 100 plus 1 whole power 50. Next, minus of 50 C naught into 100 power 50 minus, what is the next term? 50 C1 into 100 power 49 plus 50 C2 into 100 power 48 so on. Okay, here these two values are cancelled. Next, C naught. Next term is 50 C2 cancelled. Okay, what are the remaining values? What are the, by multiplication minus, this is plus, this is minus. Okay, these values are cancelled. That means 2 into what is the first value? First value is nothing but 50 C1 into 149 plus what is the next value? 50 C3 into 100 power, what is that value? 100 power 47. Okay, so on. Please observe these values. Okay, that means here this can be reduced into 50 C1 means what is the value? 50. 2 into 50 means 100. 2 into 50 means 100. 100 into 100 power 49 means 100 power 50 plus 2 into something. Okay, 100 power 50 plus something means this value is always greater than greater than 100 power 50. 100 power 50 plus something means this value is always greater than 100 power 50. Therefore, finally we get 101 whole power 50 minus 99 power 50 is greater than 100 power 50. That means, what is the meaning of this? 101 whole power 50 is greater than 100 power 50 plus 99 power 50. Therefore, finally we get the result. Please note the second method also. Please note the second method. Next, please note the question, very important model. Suppose n is natural number and I comma f are respectively the integral part and fractional part of 4 plus root 15 whole power n. Then I is an odd integer. Second one, I plus f into 1 minus f is equal to 1. Very important model. Okay. In this case, please observe this value. N is a natural number and I comma f respectively the integral part and fractional part of this value. What is the given condition? From the given 4 plus root 15 whole power n is equal to I plus f. I is the integer and f is the fraction. Here root 15 means some decimal value. Definitely f value lies in between 0 to 1. Okay, I is integer and f is the fractional part. Okay, here what is the value? From the given n is natural number and I belongs to z. I belongs to integer and f is the fractional part. What is the meaning of fractional part? 0 less than f less than 1. It is equation number 2. Any doubt in this value? 0 less than capital F less than 1. Now, what is the value of 4 minus root 15? What is the value of first root 15? Root 15 is nothing but this value lies in between less than root 16. That means this value lies in between 3 to 4. Okay. What is the value of minus root 15? Minus root 15 means minus 4 less than minus root 15 less than minus 3. Inequality changes by multiplying with minus 1. By adding 4, we get 0 less than 4 minus root 15 less than 4 minus 3 means 1. If 0 less than k less than 1, then k power n is always less than 1. Applying the index n to this value, 0 less than 4 minus root 15 whole power n is less than 1. Say this value is small f. This value always lies in between 0 to 1, fractional part. Here, from the given, capital F is the fractional part for 4 plus root 15 whole power n. In this case, small f is the fractional part in 4 minus root 15 whole power n. Okay, that means 0 is less than f is less than 1. 0 is less than f is less than 1. Say this equation is 3. Here, put small f is equal to what is the value? 4 minus root 15 whole power n. Okay. Put small f is equal to 4 minus root 15 whole power n. Then the small f value lies in between 0 to 1. By adding 2 and 3, what is the condition? By adding 2 and 3, 2 plus 3. By adding 2 and 3, what is the condition? 0 is less than, f plus f is less than, what is the value? 1 plus 1 means 2. It is equation number 4. Please note this value up to this value. Here 4 plus from the given 4 plus root 15 whole power n is equal to I plus f. It is equation number 1. And I is integer and f is the fractional part. Therefore, 0 less than f less than 1. This is equation number 2. Now, what is the already a plus root b form? It is in the form. Now we find a minus root b also. Okay. So, for getting minus 4 minus root 15, first what is the interval of root 15? Root 15 lies in the integers 3 to 4. Minus root 15 lies in the interval this value. 4 minus root 15 lies in the interval 0 to 1. Okay. Applying index n, we get this value. By adding 3 and 4, we get this value. Please note this values. Fourth equation, 0 less than f plus f less than 2. It is the fourth equation, very important. Okay. Now consider I plus capital F plus small f. By adding these two values, 4 plus root 15 whole power n plus 4 minus root 15 whole power n. Okay. After expansion, it can be reduced into nc naught into 4 power n plus nc1 into 4 power n minus 1 into root 15 plus nc2 into 4 power n minus 2 into root 15 whole square plus what is the last term? ncn into 4 power 0 into root 15 whole power n. Okay. Any doubt in this value? Next, plus here also nc0 into 4 power n minus nc1 into 4 power n minus 1 into root 15 plus 1 this value. Please observe these values. In this case, what are the remaining terms here? nc1 into 4 power n minus 1 into root 15, nc3 into these values are cancelled. Okay, here nc0 into 4 power n plus nc0 into 4 power n means 2 into nc0 into 4 power n. Next, what is the term? nc2 into 4 power n minus 2 into root 15 whole square means 15. Root 15 whole square. Next term is root 15 whole power 4. In this way we get these values. All of these are must be integers. Please observe nc0 integer, 4 power n integer, root 15 integer, root 15 whole power 4 means 15 square integer. All of these are integers. Please observe these values. That means all of this value is integer. 2 into integer means that is even integer. Integer means even integer. Okay. Finally we get what is the value? Finally we get I plus f plus small f is equal to even integer. Even integer. Say this is equation number 5. Here it is integer. It is integer. I is integer. From the given I is integer. So finally f plus f must be integer. Integer plus integer means integer. It is integer, I is integer. So f plus f must be integer. But from the fourth equation, the f plus f value lies in between 0 to 2. What is the integer in between 0 to 2? Only 1. What is the integer in between 0 to 2? 1. From fourth and fifth, what is the value? Capital F plus small f is equal to 1. Very, very, very important. Please observe once again. I is the integer. This f plus f is unknown value. It is always integer. Integer plus decimal part is not equal to integer. That means this must be integer value. F plus f must be integer. But f plus f lies in between 0 to 2. What is the integer in between 0 to 2? Only 1. Therefore, f plus f is equal to 1. Any doubt in this value? F plus f is equal to 1. So, this value can be reduced into this value is equal to 1. I plus 1 is equal to even integer. What is the value of I? I is equal to even integer minus 1. Even integer minus 1 is nothing but odd integer. Therefore, I is always odd integer. Very, 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 very important. I is always odd integer. Okay. Next. What is the second bit? Second bit value is nothing but I plus f into 1 minus f. It is the required value. What is the value of I plus f? I plus f is nothing but given value. What is the value of I plus f? 4 plus root 15 whole power n. Already we proved that f plus f is equal to 1. That means 1 minus f is equal to what is the value? Small f. This value is nothing but small f. What is the small f? Small f is equal to 4 minus root 15 whole power n. Okay, a power n into b power n is nothing but ab whole power n. Again a plus b into a minus b. That is equal to value 1. Please note this value. Second one, I plus f into 1 minus f is equal to 4 plus root 15 whole power n into f. Since f plus f is equal to 1. That means 1 minus f is equal to small f. Small f is nothing but 4 minus root 15 whole power n. That is equal to 4 plus root 15 into 4 minus root 15 whole power n. A plus b into a minus b is 16 minus 15. That is equal to 1. It is the answer. Very, very important. Please note this value. Please write the note point here. Note point. Let n be the positive integer and a plus root b whole power n is equal to I plus capital F, where I is an integer and f is the fractional part. F is the fractional part such that a greater than root b. A greater than root b. Then first one, I is an odd integer I is an odd integer. Second one, I plus capital F into 1 minus f is equal to k power n. K power n. What is the value of k? Where k is equal to a plus root b into a minus root b. That means a square minus b. Where k is equal to a square minus b. Here in this case, you write also third point. Capital F plus small f is equal to 1. Where f is equal to a minus root b whole power n. Capital F plus small f is equal to 1, where f is equal to a minus root b whole power n. Please note these values. By using these conditions, directly we say answer. Okay. In the given problem, what is the condition? 4 plus, what is the problem here? The problem is 4 plus root 15. 4 plus root 15 whole power n. It is in the form of a plus root b whole power n. Here a square minus b greater than 0. A square minus b, a greater than b. Please observe this value. 4 greater than root 15. Okay. 4 greater than root 15. And at the same time, it is in the form of a plus root b whole power n is equal to I plus f. In this case, what is the I? Directly answer is odd integer. And I plus f into 1 minus f is equal to k power n. K is a square minus b. A square minus b means 16 minus 15. That means 1. Direct answer is 1. Okay. Please note that value. Next, suppose n is odd natural number and I comma f are respectively the integral part and fractional part of 5 root 5. 5 root 5 plus 11 whole power n. Then first one, I is an even integer. Second one, I plus f into f is equal to 4 power n. In previous case, the problem is in the form of a plus root b whole power n. A plus root b whole power n, and n is any integer in previous case. But here n is must be odd natural number. Please observe the difference between the two values. And at the same time, in previous case, 4 plus root 15 whole power n means 4 greater than root 15. But here, 5 root 5 greater than 11. Okay, please observe the difference between the two values. Then we have to prove that I is an even integer. In previous case, I is odd integer. And I plus f into capital F is equal to 4 power n. Okay, please note the value. From the given, what is the condition? From the given, 5 root 5 plus 11 whole power n is equal to I plus f. It is equation number 1. I is integral part and f is the fractional part. That means 0 less than f less than 1. It is equation number 2. Okay. In this case also we find 5 root 5 minus 11 value. What is the value of 5 root 5? 5 root 5 is nothing but root over 25 into 5. Root 125. Okay. Root 125. 5 root 5 means root 125. The value of root 125 lies in between 11 to 12. Please observe this value. Root 121 means 11. Okay, root 121. Root 144 means 12. This value lies in between 11 and 12 integers. Okay, by subtracting, by multiplying with minus 1, minus 12 is less than, minus root 125 means 5 root 5 is less than minus 11. By adding, what is the value? 11. By adding 11 on both sides, we get, okay. Root 125, 11 is less than, root 125 is less than 12. Here required value is 5 root 5 minus 11. Okay, 5 root 5 minus 11. By subtracting 11 on both sides, we get 0 less than, root 125 minus 11 is less than 1. Please observe this value. 0 is less than, root 125 minus 11 is less than 1. Okay, it is equation number 3. It is equation number 3. Suppose we multiply with on both sides minus. Suppose it multiplied with minus, this value in reverse order, minus 1 to 0. Okay. At the same time, if you apply the index n, then this value can be reduced into 0 less than root 125 minus 11 whole power n is less than 1. Okay. Say this value is small f. Say this value is small f. So automatically this value 0 less than small f less than 1. Say this equation is 3. Say this equation is 3. Okay, any doubt in this value? 0 less than small f less than 1, and at the same time what is the value of small f? Small f is equal to root 125 minus 11 whole power n. Please observe these two values. Now consider I plus, in previous case we consider I plus f, but in this case I consider I plus f minus f. Please observe this value. I plus f means 5 root 5 plus 11 whole power n minus what is the value of f? 5 root 5 plus 11 whole minus 11 whole power n. After expansion it can be reduced into nc naught into 5 root 5 whole power n plus nc1 into 5 root 5 whole power n minus 1 into 11 plus 1. Please observe the difference between above problem and this problem. Here nc naught into 5 root 5 whole power n minus nc1 into 5 root 5 whole power n minus 1 into 11 plus 1. Please observe the difference value. Suppose we add these values plus, we take plus value. What are the terms eliminated? NC1 eliminated. That means NC naught into 5 root 5 whole power n. That means 2 of NC naught into 5 root 5 whole power n plus NC2 into 5 root 5 whole power n minus 2. Here n is odd integer. Odd means 5 root 5 whole power n means it is not an integer. It is a rational number. We get again fractional values. Okay, suppose we subtract these values, what are the terms eliminated? nc naught eliminated. nc1 repeated 2 times, minus of minus plus. 5 root 5 whole power n minus 1 means it is even. 5 root 5 whole power even means it is integer. Integer into integer means integer. So finally we get RHS is always integer. So we find the relation between f and f. Very, very important. Please observe the difference, the two values. Okay, consider I plus f minus f. Okay, what is the last term here? NCn into 11 power n. Similarly, in this case also you write this value. Here, after subtracting, the terms are eliminated. Which terms are eliminated? NC naught, NC2. Okay, by eliminating, after eliminating, we get 2 into NC1 into 5 root 5 whole power n minus 1 into 11 plus NC3 into 5 root 5 whole power n minus 3 into 11 square. 11 cube plus 1. Here nc1 is integer, 5 root 5 whole power n minus 1 is even, so it is also integer. 2 into integer means what is this value? Even integer. 2 into integer means this value is even integer. That implies that is equal to 2 into integer. That means even integer. Okay, finally we get what is the result? Therefore I plus capital F minus small f is equal to even integer. Say this is equation number 4. This is equation number 4. Okay, that means I plus f minus f is equal to value I plus capital F minus small f is equal to even integer. It is the value 4. But already we know that what is the value of capital F? What is the value of small f? Capital F is nothing but fractional part. That value lies in between 0 to 1. Okay. What is the value of small f? Small f also lies in between 0 to 1. Suppose we multiply with on both sides, we get minus 1 is less than, minus f is less than 0. After multiplying with minus 1, 0 greater than, minus f greater than minus 1. That means minus 1 less than, minus f less than 0. By adding these two values, but clearly write this value 0 less than, f less than 1, and it is from 2. From 4, 0 less than, f less than 1, minus 1 is less than, minus f less than 0. By adding these two values, we get minus 1 is less than, f minus f is less than 1. Say this is equation number 5. Very, very important. From 4 and 5, what is the relation? Please observe this value. It is the integer. It is the integer. So, f minus f must be integer. In between minus 1 to 1, what is the integer? 0 is the integer, only 0. That means this f minus f must be 0. So from 4 and 5, capital F minus small f is equal to 0. Capital F minus small f is equal to 0. Substitute this value in this equation. This value must be 0. Therefore, I plus 0 is equal to even. Therefore, I is equal to what is value? Even integer. I is equal to even integer. Very, very, very important. Please note this value. I is even integer. Next, at the same time, second one, what is the value? I plus f into capital F. What is the value of I plus f? I plus f is nothing but given value root 125 plus 11 whole power n into capital F is equal to small f. Here capital F minus small f is equal to 0 means capital F is equal to small f. What is the small f? Root 125 minus 11 whole power n. Again a plus b into a minus b. Write the formula. A plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square. That means 125 minus 121 4 power n. It is the answer. Very very important. Please note this value. Note point. Please write the note point. Let n be the odd positive integer and root a plus b whole power n is equal to I plus f. Root a plus b whole power n is equal to I plus f, where I is an integral part and f is the fractional part, such that root a greater than b, root a greater than b, then first one, I is always an even integer. I is always an even integer. And I plus f into capital F is equal to I plus f into capital F is equal to what is the value? K power n, where k is equal to a square minus b. Where k is equal to a minus b square. Root a plus root b into root a minus b means a minus b square. K is equal to a minus b square. Third point. Let small f is equal to root a minus b whole power n, then capital F is equal to small f. It is also very very important. Then capital F is equal to small f. Please note these values. By using these properties directly we say the answers. Okay, very very important. Next, third one, please note this value. The value of 500 C4 minus 5C1 into 400 C4 plus 5C2 into 300 C4 minus 5C3 into 200 C4 plus 5C4 into 100 C4 is equal to dash. Very 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 important. Please observe the sequence. It is the 500 C4, it is the 400 C4, 300 C4, 200 C4, 100 C4. What are the first terms? 5C1, 5C2, 5C3, 5C4. Here, what is the meaning 1? 1 means 5C0 into 500 C4. Any doubt in this value? Here, the 5C5 is missing. 5C5 means by adding 1 and subtracting 1, we complete the sequence. Okay, please observe this value. In this case, what is the value of 500 C4? 500 C4 is nothing but the coefficient of x power 4 in 1 plus x whole power 500. Please observe this value. 500 C4 is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in 1 plus x whole power 50. What is the general term in this case? TR plus 1 is equal to 500 CR into x power r. Coefficient of x power 4 is nothing but 500 C4. Okay. Similarly, what is the 400 C4? 400 C4 is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 400. Okay. Next, what is the value of 300 C4? 300 C4 is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 300. Similarly, 200 C4 is nothing but the coefficient of x power 4 in 1 plus x whole power 200. And 100 C4 means the coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 100. Please note this value. 500 C4 is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in this expansion, 400 C4 in this expansion. Okay, that means 500 C4 is nothing but x power 4 coefficient, x power coefficient, x power 4 coefficient, x power 4 coefficient. Okay, all of these are x power coefficients in this expansion. Okay, please write that value. Next, now from the given 500 C4 minus 5C1, write this value. This value is equal to 5C0 into what is this value? Coefficient of x power 4 in 1 plus x. X power 4 coefficient in 1 plus x whole power 500. Okay, plus minus 5c1 into x power 4 coefficient in 1 plus x whole power 400 plus 5c2 into x power 4 coefficient in 1 plus x whole power 300, write this way, minus 5c3 into x power 4 coefficient in 1 plus x whole power 200 plus 5c4 into x power 4 coefficient in 1 plus x whole power 100. Finally, it can be reduced into x power 4 coefficient in, it is x power 4, it is x power 4. So, x power 4 coefficient of 5c0 into 1 plus x whole power 500, okay, minus 5c1 into 1 plus x whole power 400 plus 5c2 into 1 plus x whole power 300 minus 5c3 into 1 plus x whole power 200. Next, plus 5c4 into 1 plus x whole power 100. Okay, any doubt in this value? This can be reduced into 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 5. Okay, this can be reduced into 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 4. This can be reduced into 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 3. It can be reduced into 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 2. This also reduced into 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 1. Any doubt in this value? Please observe this value. It is in the form of 5c0 into x power 5. X means 1 plus x minus 5c1 into, what is this value, x power 4 plus 5c2 into x cube minus 5c3 into x square plus 5c4 into x. Here one term is missing. What is the term? 5c5. By subtracting 5c5 into x power 0 plus 5c5, any change in this value? 5c5 means 1. Okay, what is this value? Put x is equal to 1 plus x whole power 100. Say this value is, put capital X is equal to 1 plus x whole power 100. Any doubt in this value? So, this value can be reduced into x power 4 coefficient in, it is the expansion of 5c0 into x power 5 minus 5c1 into x power 4, so on. This expansion is nothing but x minus 1 whole power 5. X minus 1 whole power 5 plus 1. Any doubt in this value? Please observe this value. X power 4 coefficient in x minus 1 whole power 5. But what is the value of x? X is equal to 1 plus x whole power 100. 1 plus x whole power 100. That is equal to x power 4 coefficient in, this value is 1 plus x whole power 100 minus 1 whole power, what is that value? 5. Any doubt in this value? Now we find the coefficient of x power 4 in this expansion, 1 plus x whole power 100 minus 1 whole power 5. Any doubt in this value? After simplification, x power 4 coefficient in, this value can be reduced into 1 plus x whole power 100 means 100 c0 plus 100 c1 into x plus, what is that value? 100 c2 into x square plus so on, up to so on. Next, what is the value? Minus 1. Its value is minus 1. Here up to 100 c 100 into x power 100 minus 1. Here plus 1, 100 c naught means 1. These two are cancelled. Any doubt in this value? Please observe that value. Okay. That is equal to, after expansion, it can be reduced into 100 c1 into x plus 100 c2 into x square plus so on whole power 5. Okay, that is equal to x power 4 coefficient in, here what is the common term? Here what is the common term? X is the common term. X into 100 c1 plus 100 c2 into x plus so on 100 c 100 into x power 99 whole power 5. Okay. Third one, very important problem. Find the value of 404 c4 minus 303 c4 into 4c1 plus 202 c4 into 4c2 minus 101 c4 into 4c3 is equal to dash. Please observe the question. It is the 404C4. First one is 404C4. Next 303C4. Next 202C4. Next 101C4. 404C4 is nothing but simply the coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 404. Please observe this value. 404C4 is nothing but the coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 404. Here what is the general term? TR plus 1 is equal to NCR, means 404CR into x power r. What is the coefficient of x power r? 404CR. What is the coefficient of x power 4? 404C4. Please observe this value. Similarly, 303C4 is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 303. Okay. Next, it is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in 1 plus x whole power 202. Next, it is nothing but the coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 101. Please note this values. 404C4 is nothing but the coefficient of x power 4 in 1 plus x whole power 404. 303C4 is nothing but coefficient of x power 4 in this expansion. 202C4 is nothing but coefficient of this value. Okay. Now, coming to the problem. 404C4 minus 303C4 into 4C1 plus so on this value. Okay. This value is equal to, this can be rewrite in this way. This value can be rewrite into 4C1. Here please observe the second sequence, 4C1, 4C2, 4C3. Here what are the missing sequence? 4C0, 4C4. 4C0 means 1, 4C4 means 1. So by adding and subtracting we get 4C0. Okay. So in this case 404C4 means it can be written in this way. 4C0 into 404C4. Okay. Any doubt in this value? 4C0 means 1. 1 into 4C0. Next, minus 4C1 into 303C4. Okay. Please observe these values. Next, plus 4C2 into 202C4. Plus next 4C2 into 202C4. Next, what is the value? Minus 4C3 into 101C4. Here what is the missing term? 4C4. 4C4 means 1. By adding and subtracting 1, there is no change in this value. Any doubt in this value? Please observe this value. Here it is nothing but, what is this value? Coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of, already we discussed about this point. Coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 404. Okay. What is this value? Coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 303. Finally, it can be reduced into, that is equal to coefficient of, please observe this value. Coefficient of x power 4 in 4C0 into 1 plus x whole power 404. Any doubt in this value? Coefficient of x power 4 means we take only 404C4. Okay. Minus 4C1 into 1 plus x whole power 303. Plus 4C2 into 1 plus x whole power 202. Minus 4C1 into 1 plus x whole power 101. Okay. Next. What is the term? 4C4. 4C4 is the constant term. In this case, there is no x power 4. So, 4C4 minus 1. Any doubt in this value? Again, it can be reduced in this way. Coefficient of x power 4 in 4C0 into 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 4. Please observe this value. 1 plus x whole power 100 whole power 4. 100 into 4 means 404. Okay, sorry. 101, sorry. 1 plus x whole power 101 whole power 4. Any doubt in this value? 101 whole power means 404. Next, minus 4C1 into 1 plus x whole power 101 whole cube. Okay. Next, minus 4C1 in 4C2 into 1 plus x whole power 101 whole square. Next term is 4C1 into 1 plus x whole power 101 whole power 1 plus 4C4 minus 1. Any doubt in this value? Please observe this value. Please observe this equation 4c naught into, suppose in this way, the equation is in this way, capital X minus 1 whole power 4. What is the formula? 4c naught into x power 4 minus 4c1 into x cube plus 4c2 into x square minus 4c3 into x plus 4c4. Any doubt in this value? In this case, capital X means 1 plus x whole power 101. 4c naught into x power 4, 4c1 into x cube, 4c2 into x square, 4c1 into x plus 4c4. It is in this form. So that is equal to, this can be written in this way. Coefficient of x power 4 in, what is this value? X minus 1. What is the value of x here? 1 plus x whole power 101, okay, minus 1 whole power 4. Please observe this value. Any doubt in this value? 1 plus x whole power 101 means this is the x. Okay, it is in the form of 4c naught into x power 4 minus 4c1 into this value. Next, what is the value? 1 plus x whole power 101 minus 1 whole power 4. Next again, it is minus 1. Here minus 1. Minus 1 is there. This is minus 1. Okay. Please observe this value. That is equal to coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of, it is again in the form of 1 plus x whole power n. What is the formula for 1 plus x whole power n? C naught plus C1 x plus so on, this value. C naught means 101, C1 naught means 1 plus 101 C1 into x plus 102 C2 into x square plus so on, 101 C101 into x power 101 minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Here 1 cancel. Please observe this value. Here what is the common term in this case? Whole power 4. This value is whole power 4. Okay. What is the common term here? X is the common term. That means coefficient of x power 4 in, please, what is the common x? X whole power means x power 4 into 101 C1 means 101 plus 102 C2 into x plus so on, 101 C101 into x power 100 whole power 4 minus 1. Please observe this value. Any doubt in this value? Now the required value is x power 4 coefficient. Here x power 4 into constant means we get x power 4 into constant means we get x power 4 coefficient. Okay. Therefore, required value is nothing but constant term in this expansion. Constant term in this expansion. What is the constant term in this expansion? 101. So, by using multinomial theorem, 101 whole power 4 into all the remaining powers must be 0. Sum of the index value is equal to definitely n. So, constant term is equal, that is equal coefficient of x power 4 is equal to 101 whole power 4. Very, 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 very important. Please note this value. Please write 3 homework problems. First one, find the coefficient of x power n. Find the coefficient of x power n in 1 plus x into 1 plus 2x into 1 plus 3x by 1 minus x into 1 minus 2x into 1 minus 3x. In this case, we find the coefficient of x power n by using partial fractions. Here it is the improper. So, constant plus a by 1 minus x plus b by 1 minus 2x plus c by 1 minus 3x. And by using the binomial expansion, we find the coefficient of x power n. Next, second one. Sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into NCR into 1 plus r into log 10 base e by 1 plus log 10 power n base e whole power r is equal dash. Answer is 0. Very, very important. Put x is equal to log 10 base e. X is equal to log 10 base e. This value can be reduced into log x, r log x. This value log of 10 power n means n log 10 base e. That means nx. Split this value 1 by this value plus this value. NCR into x power r means 1 plus x whole power n. By using that property, simplify this value. Answer is 0. Okay. Next, third one. Sigma r is equal to 0 to n. Sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into NCR into 1 by 2 power r plus 3 power r by 2 power r, 2 power 2 r plus 7 power r by 2 power 3 r plus so on m terms. Please observe this value. 1 by 2 whole power r means 1 by 2 power r means 1 by 2 whole power r. Here 3 power r by 2 power 2 r means 2 square whole power r. So it can be reduced into 3 by 4 whole power r. Next it can be reduced into 7 by 8 whole power r. Okay. After splitting, it can be reduced into minus 1 whole power r into NCR into 1 by 2 whole power r plus, again minus 1 whole power r into NCR into 3 by 4 whole power r plus so on up to m terms. What is this formula? Minus 1 whole power r into NCR into x power r. What is this value? 1 minus x whole power n. Again 1 minus x whole power n. Here x is 1 by 2. Next x term is 3 by 4. 7 by 8. After simplifying, we get the required result. Very, very important. These three are very, very important. Please note these values. Okay.